Hi, I'm Diane. May 1994. I was labeled bipolar after suddenly losing one of my closest friends. I had 3 forced hospitalizations within a year. Never asked why I was disturbed. Never had informed consent. I walked away from psychiatry and the drugs in January of 2016 after October 15th, 2015. My son, who is labeled bipolar and schizoaffective disorder, was on these drugs: risperidone, Seroquel, nicotine because he was an avid smoker, propranolol, warfarin. He was hospitalized twice with blood clots in both lungs. Did you know that antipsychotics cause blood clots? And Topamax. Why was he prescribed this drug in 2015, 5 years after a huge lawsuit was supposed to force it off the market for off-label psychiatric uses, but yet my son was prescribed it in 2015. He's never had epilepsy or migraines. These were enough drugs to maim, kill, or drive anyone nuts. The voices in his head told him to kill my mother that night, and he did it. He's currently labeled mentally ill and dangerous. No, that's incorrect. He was poisoned, never had informed consent, never had a DNA test for CYP mutations, yet his ex-shrink now specializes in them. Imagine that. Shattering devastation, PTSD, horrific grief. Well, that's not enough. On October 18th, 2015, only 3 days later, my grandson was born with iatrogenic birth defects. His mother was prescribed Effexor. She asked the doctor if it was okay to take it during her pregnancy. Well, the doctor said, "Oh, that's just fine. It's just fine." So this baby was born with a lot of birth defects. And she's never had informed consent. She never had a DNA test done. None of us have had lab tests to prove mental illness. On March 21st, 2016, a nurse laid my grandson face down and he died. Imagine going to a funeral, holding the hand of a mother and walking up to her with her to the bassinet, holding the body of her dead baby, 5.5 months old. He could be 3.5 years old right now, enjoying life. But no, he's dead. And my mother's dead because of these poisons. How much death, maiming, and destruction can a family bear because of mental health treatments? I'll never trust anyone who prescribes these drugs ever again.